Welcome to today's video, and I'm still on the topic of the New York Times article about Danny Cahill that has been struggling with his weight since winning the season 8 of The Biggest Loser. That's 6 years ago, where his body's only able to metabolize 800 calories a day, and that's why he's gaining the weight back on again. CoachEdu.net. But just something that I remembered from that is that the diet and exercise guru from The Biggest Loser was none other than the infamous Gillian Michaels, the same Gillian Michaels that is selling whey protein supplements, that is selling her same cookie cutter diet and exercise program from The Biggest Loser, that same diet and exercise program that has absolutely screwed up Danny Cahill's complete metabolic process. But if you're wanting to get slightly more behind the science of exactly what Gillian Michaels' diet and exercise program does to you, what calorie restrictive diet programs do for you, take a look at this video that was put together by my colleague Vegan Gains.
Because I've gone vegan, okay, and I am an animal lover. So I feel like there's a middle ground. I do grass-fed beef, I do ethical seafood, and egg occasionally.
Now, with these worst of the fitness industry videos, I get a lot of the fans of these fitness gurus get pissed off at me, and yes, this is a vegan channel, and obviously I'm going to criticize them for eating meat, but in order to make it to the worst of the fitness industry, you have to go above and beyond just simply recommending meat. So, what is so special about Jillian's diet advice that puts her among the worst of the fitness industry?
Look at how many calories are we saving?
With this, it's 55 calories, but again, I want you to think about what is metabolism? It's your hormone balance. So, insulin is a bad hormone when it comes to weight gain, and processed carbs drive up insulin. And the small meals throughout the day also disaster, because you've got insulin surging all day long. These hormones, not just insulin, are integral into controlling metabolism, body fat, and muscle mass.
So Jillian talks a lot about insulin, and yes, she's right, high insulin spikes and chronically high insulin levels do promote weight gain. But what she doesn't seem to realize is that meat is extremely insulinogenic. In fact, beef produces more insulin than white refined pasta, and animal protein is as insulinogenic as pure sugar. So why would Gillian Michaels recommend any amount of meat for anyone who's trying to lose weight when insulin spikes promote weight gain?
Yeah, Sean T was here the other day, and he said
he's right.
grass-fed.
He's absolutely right.
Because she's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no. In clothes, I can stuff that sucker into a pair of jeans and you would never know. But out of the jeans, it just kind of...
And since we're on the topic of weight loss, let's talk about her involvement on that horrible show, The Biggest Loser.
What did I tell you? Why did you throw last week's weigh-in so you would be covered this week? Why did you eat 6 cupcakes?
How many do you eat? 11.
Since when is 11 cupcakes workable into a calorie allowance of 16 to 1800 calories? I'm just wondering, from day one, a minimum of 4 hours of activity, how many times have I said that?
What a surprise! She wants people to go on crash diets and crash exercise programs because it looks good on TV when people lose weight super fast. I guess she doesn't care about health and sustainability as much as she cares about promoting herself on TV.
The whole idea behind Slim for Life is giving people simple strategies that are easy, affordable, and accessible. Because there's so much conflicting information or information that isn't sustainable.
Bitch! Now, The Biggest Loser has been exposed for promoting crazy starvation diets, and contestants will do anything they can to lose weight and be as light on the scale as possible, and it's all for money and reality TV, and I'm really not surprised that Jillian would be involved with such a terrible program, and it seems that she'll do anything she can to get attention.
Well, we welcome to the 700 Club the author of Winning by Losing. She's got a new book out. She's one of the top TV's toughest fitness guru, it says. And Gillian Michaels. Gillian, it's so good to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You coached your team on The Biggest Loser. I saw those fat people.
Yes, that's Jillian in an interview with Pat Robertson. You know, the crazy Christian homophobic televangelist who thinks it's okay to beat your wife.
She has no respect for me as the head of the house. She insults me. She even went as far as stretching her hand to beat me. I've lost my self-confidence. Her words hurt so much, and she refuses to talk through our problems. Please tell me what I can do.
Well, you could become a Muslim, then you could beat her.
You really keep great company, Jillian. And judging by her television appearances and her own website, it really does seem like she's more interested in getting attention than promoting health.
No, but out of the genes, it just kind of...
And when we take a look at her website, yeah, at this point, none of this should come as a surprise. Virtually all the foods and meals that she recommends are filled with animal products, lots of meat, dairy, and eggs, and of course, I've already brought up the insulinogenic nature of these foods. Now, I know at this point, some of her fans might be thinking, okay, I'm going a little too hard on her, she's not a doctor or anything, most people don't know anything about insulin, and it is a little bit of a complicated topic. But in this day and age, it is absolutely inexcusable to say that high saturated fat and cholesterol foods like eggs don't cause heart disease. But lo and behold, Jillian thinks otherwise. Are you fucking kidding me, Jillian? Not only do we have epidemiological studies that clearly show a correlation between cholesterol and egg yolk consumption and heart disease risk, but we also have controlled experiments where increased cholesterol consumption increases serum cholesterol, increases oxidative stress, and thus increases heart disease risk. And not only that, but Jillian thinks it's a good idea to fry eggs in olive oil. Yes, let's add pure refined liquid fat to our eggs, which has an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of 14:1, which increases heart disease risk, when the optimal omega-6 to 3 ratio is 4:1. Great article! And it keeps getting better. Increased cholesterol consumption is associated with an increased risk of breast cancer, and the choline found in eggs is converted into trimethylamine N-oxide by your body, which, again, not only promotes heart disease risk, but also promotes cancer. Holy shit!
Cancer is right up there with heart disease. It's one of the #1 killers of Americans, if not human beings worldwide. I've been personally touched by cancer. I've lost family members, I've lost friends. I want to be a part of the solution.
I really have to wonder what data Gillian Michaels was referencing when she made this bullshit article. I guess she knows something that the president of the American College of Cardiology, Dr. Kim A. Williams, doesn't know. Maybe she should tell him that the low-fat vegan diet that he recommends for the prevention and treatment of heart disease is just bullshit, and he should just eat some fried eggs.
No, but out of the genes, it just kind of...
It falls?
So it falls, and the texture makes me unhappy. And while I preach...
Is it dimply?
Yes, it is.
And it's no surprise why her butt has become saggy and has fat dimples all over it. The food that she promotes eating is, by her own admission, fat promoting, as it promotes high insulin spikes. And what do you know? When we look at population data, increased meat consumption is associated with increased BMI, obesity rates, and diabetes. So good work, Jillian. You really are a great help to the millions of women who look up to you. Your dietary recommendations promote weight gain, heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. You've truly earned your spot among the worst of the fitness industry. Now, for all of the women out there who really do want to become as fit and healthy as possible, ditch the celebrity TV fitness gurus who are feeding you bullshit, and adopt a Whole Foods low-fat vegan diet and make some vegan gains.
Beef. What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.
It just kind of...
Yes, slightly more abrasive than the normal type of video that I put together, but be that as it may. I've linked Vegan Gains' channel down below. By all means, go through and check that out. And remember, post any comments, questions, criticisms you have in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. Share it out amongst your friends. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay subscribed for all the new content that comes out daily. Remember, stay carved up for the win. See you next time.